the Raised on Dialup podcast.
Episode 20, Raised on Dialup. I'm your boy Tony, mi amigo Casey.
Yes,
Y'all know what it is. If you're new here and you're just turning in, we appreciate you giving us a try. Hopefully you like us. Hopefully you stick around. If you've been with us since day one, you already know what time it is. We appreciate y'all more than you know. Before we get into it, make sure you like, follow, subscribe on all the platforms, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Make sure you're hitting us up on Spotify if you need to listen to something at work or while you're in the car. Other than that, we're going to get right into things like we normally do. Casey, bro, what's been good, my guy?
It's been a week, man.
Yeah, bro.
It's definitely been a lot of interesting stuff I've been seeing all week.
Bro, it is.
So, other than the fact that, my poison ivy's good to go. Good to go.
Because we lathered him up.
I'm good to go. I'm lathered. I got it together. I'm good to go.
Yes, sir.
So I seen this video this morning actually, right?
Okay.
And this dude, his name is Squeezy. I don't know what he's from.
But that's like his tag name or whatever.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I don't know whatever it is. But so he's at the border at Mexico. He's at the Mexican border.
Okay.
And he brought a volleyball. And it's him and like a small group of people.
I think I know where this is going.
Right. And he goes up to the wall and he was like, he has this dude that was on the other side of the border in Mexico. He was like, "Hey, you want to play volleyball?" I was like, really? And then he was like, the dude was saying something. He's like, "I can't. Does anybody know how to speak Spanish? Ask him if he wants to play volleyball."
Right.
And then one of his buddies was like, "Hey, jugar volleyball." And the dude was like, "Sí."
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Bro.
So the dude got the guy on the other side of the border wall to come up, and they started just
like
playing,
over the fence.
Yeah, playing volleyball over the border wall. That's with a volleyball.
I'll be honest with you, that's what we need more of.
We do.
We need more of that.
It was very heartwarming.
Yeah, I like those types of videos.
Yeah,
bro.
and the dude, they were having fun.
I think it shows like that it's not really us that divides each other.
No,
it's society that divides us. You know what I'm saying?
Society, it's the higher ups.
The higher ups, that's who divides us, man.
Yeah, and I thought it was cool because I seen comments and people were like, "Yeah, I heard like they're probably gonna have this scheduled every Thursday at the same time." And you know what I'm saying? If they keep doing it,
and then it's a massive amount of people,
it's gonna turn into like a whole like league.
That would be cool.
You know what I mean?
The U.S. versus Mexican volleyball.
I mean, hey, if they can do UFC fights at the White House,
anything's possible.
They can do volleyball tournaments at the Mexican border.
Yeah.
So I thought it was pretty cool. I seen it. I was like, yeah, I gotta let Tony know about that.
Yeah, that is cool,
man.
bro. I like stuff like that.
Different countries doing different things.
Yeah, getting together as people, just humans, not Mexican and American. We just humans, man.
Just people,
just like us.
Yeah,
we're not Mexican and American.
We just
people.
We're just Tony and Casey.
Yeah, that's all.
Yeah.
Well, shifting things to the other, that's the south border.
Yeah.
We got the north border, which is Canada, right?
Yeah.
And bro, somebody showed me this thing, and this is not heartwarming for me. So in British Columbia, do you know that they're giving out kits to the kids to teach them to properly snort drugs?
Yeah, they're giving them little safety kits, right?
Yeah, bro,
yeah.
With like straws and little things to chop up the dope. And,
yep.
And like, I mean, like this is nuts.
They had the nerve to put like a wet nap in there. They said, "Here's your straw. Here's your cutter. They've got foil in there, so you can hold your stash with it."
I think that people smoke it with foil
or smoke. But I mean, yeah, you're right. I thought maybe because
I've seen a lot of movies.
You know how we used to do it back in the day. Y'all remember the cellophane, right?
Yeah.
Remember you put the cannabis in the cellophane. If you did, leave a comment because I know I did. I remember that. Hit it with the lighter. Yeah, I thought maybe that's what the foil was for.
No, they that's for them to smoke.
Put the rock in there or something. But yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, so. The kit.
And this is schools that's handing this out to kids.
Schools.
Now, don't get me wrong, right? I'm all for like the woke, but not that's bro, like I believe in like everybody's just people, you know what I'm saying? Like people should be able to make their own decisions, but I feel like that's kind of pushing them in the wrong direction.
You're training them to do drugs.
And not only that, but like in my younger day, I'm not going to say that I was the most sober person. What improper way is there to snort drugs? Like, bro, you figure it out. I promise you, your first time, if you're there and you've already gotten to that point where there's drugs in front of you and somebody hands you a straw, you don't need instructions.
Like,
son.
what do these think these? What do they think these kids are gonna do? See it, put some powder in their hand and be like, what?
What do I? Yeah, just
palm their shit.
Snuff their whole face, bro. They look like Tony Montana when he's got the, he comes up, he's got the shit all over him,
fiddling for the phone, hanging it up, getting it together.
They're in school trying to find their book bag.
Two strapping,
or 2 or 1 strap. You 2 or 1 strap. I'll be 2 or 1 strapping.
Yeah, no, man, I did see that, and look, that wasn't our DARE program. When we were kids,
bro, that's
it was
different.
like, just don't do it.
That's different. DARE more with us was like teaching you about the drugs and like the effects that they have, and they stay away from them. And they was sometimes exaggerated because I think they wanted to scare us. Because they would tell you that weed would fucking it was gonna make you
melt to the
couch and see things and da 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 da. So it wasn't always accurate information, but the way they approached it was different. This is, I feel like, just encouraging them to do it.
They're
and
giving
here's
you
the tools to do it.
Here's the tools to go get you a bump.
Like the DARE program didn't give us rolling papers and scissors to cut up our weed. You know what I'm saying? Like that would have been the same thing. Here's some rolling papers. Here's some scissors. This is how you do it.
Because we weren't going to get no grinders back then. They're like,
there was no grinders.
You're going to cut it up.
Yeah, you're
going to use your thumbnails.
And I don't even know if that brickweed from the 90s would have worked in the grinder.
Oh, my God. That brickweed was indestructible. It was like government cheese.
Bro, you could break somebody's face with a brick of that shit.
That's probably why it was called a brick, man. It was solid.
It was brick.
Yeah, man. Canada's on some wild shit right now.
It is. I'll tell you what else is wild from another country, dude. And I just seen this the other day. China is developing contact lenses that give you true night vision.
Ooh.
So you put these contact lenses in and somebody cuts off all the lights, you could still see, son, like a cat in the night.
You know what it reminds me of? Step Brothers. Remember when he had the night vision goggles?
Oh, yeah.
They're really not that noticeable
on your face.
Not
that noticeable on your face.
Yeah, so wait, is this going to be like the public can get them? Like we could just go to the store and let me get them night visions.
I mean, I'm hoping so.
It would be kind of cool.
So, I've always had this theory, and I think me and you may have discussed this years ago. So, how they got like the meta glasses now, and I had some.
Yeah.
And then they came out with the meta glasses that has the display on one side of the frame or one side of the lenses. It's only a matter of time before they got contact lenses that are like that. You can put a contact lens in and you can scroll through your screen and all of that.
I feel like they made movies that do that too. Mm-hmm. You know what? It gets me because when you see movies and they do like the weird stuff like that and it looks like super crazy technology.
Like that's never going to be here.
Like you're like, that's never going to be a thing. But then slowly a lot of these things have been happening, little by little. Like, come on now.
I think the movies is just predicting the future a lot of times, bro. Because if you look at movies, we always talking about what's going on. A lot of movies is set in the future or whatever, and they be doing, like you just said, crazy shit that you don't know. And then 20 years later, it really be happening.
Well, I mean, look at The Simpsons. They've been predicting stuff for years, right?
Yeah.
You notice you haven't really heard any new predictions?
You haven't, bro. You haven't, they maybe they just waiting. Maybe they're just waiting.
Maybe there's just something that we don't know is coming, and it's gonna be a big one.
I'll tell you. You said something about movies, and it made me think, bro. Have you seen that 40X theater in Japan?
Yo, that the TikTok video.
Listen, if y'all haven't seen it, just search 40X theater in Japan, and you're gonna see some wild stuff. So there's this theater in Japan. And when I say like 3D is not even the word for it.
No.
I mean, like these people really was ducking from water. It looked like a wave was rushing over them. And then
this 40X makes 3D look like analog.
It does, bro.
When I watched it, I seen this at 40X, so I figured it's got to be something crazy. Because I've seen other videos where it's like movie theaters, it's like wraparound screens almost. So like it looks like you're like in.
That's kind of how the Sphere was in Vegas.
Yeah. But when they showed the 40X video and then they showed the water coming up the wave, I did not expect it to come flying out of the screen.
I thought they were going to be soaked.
And now, yeah, it's not even real water. That's the
No.
crazy part. It looked like it was real.
I
Everybody
thought they
was
were gonna be
ducking,
soaked.
bobbing, and weaving.
Yeah.
I
I thought after I seen it, I was like, there was going to be a bunch of wet, soaked people.
Can we get some cool stuff like that?
I know, right? Not here, we ain't.
That's what I'm saying. Like, we don't ever get anything
If
cool.
we got it cool, it'd be in the city. I think there may be one in the city, that there's a 40X in the city, in New York City.
Ooh.
If y'all know, let us know. But I do believe, and don't get me wrong, we know we can Google it and find out. But
Yeah, no,
if y'all know,
sometimes
let
we
us
just-
know. And then, or if you ever been to one, if you've been to the one in the city and you've been to it, definitely let us know what it was like. How was your experience?
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, was it worth it? Was it not worth it? And how much did it cost? You know what I'm saying?
I feel like something like that we're not gonna see locally in like a lot of states for like another maybe like 7 years. And it sucks because every time that we get something nice, it's only because China and Japan are done with it.
That's usually how it works.
It's like,
they always
alright,
get it first.
yeah.
And then it's like when they're on to something new and better, they're like, okay, here, now you can have it.
I mean, I get
We
it.
like it the hand-me-downs.
Yeah,
We're like the
yeah.
hand-me-down technology
We're the
country.
little brothers of them for
Yeah,
everything. And whatever, they do make everything. So, you know, I'll give them their flowers for that. They do. But
do.
like, can y'all let us get some new stuff when
Can
y'all
you
get some new stuff?
Yeah, like can you make something new and let us try it first?
Just
Just
hey,
one-
can we rent it? Can America rent some things just for a little bit?
Can we rent some technology? You know what I mean? Some unreleased technology.
Yeah, man.
You know, so a couple weeks ago, you brought up Oliver Tree.
Yeah.
So have you seen the new, like they're still kind of talking about that? Enlighten the people what happened with Oliver Tree.
Man, listen. So if you didn't catch last week's episode, we talked about this dude Oliver Tree.
Yep.
He was in a helicopter crash and he didn't make it,
Mhm.
right? The crazy thing is that so I didn't know until after we had talked about this,
Right.
that he was also in Antarctica
Right.
not too long before this.
And we all know it's hard to get to Antarctica.
It's hard to get
It's not
there.
something you just
It's
do.
not, yeah, you don't just make a day trip out of it. So he was out there, and not only was he out there, he wasn't just like touring. He was getting ready to uncover some stuff. Some stuff that, like everybody else says,
Is
is
going on
not,
down there.
it's not from this world. Is that fly back
Bro,
again?
every fucking time.
You gotta start making him pay rent, man.
Dude, he's about to get evicted, is what he's about to do for paying
You
rent.
just, he gets evicted or just strip the wings and make him crawl around. But anyway, so this dude, he's seen some stuff, he found some stuff or whatever, and he had said he was getting ready to expose it.
Yep.
He was gonna let the people know what was going on in Antarctica, and
then coincidentally,
yeah, and then
gets in a
coincidentally,
helicopter
just
crash.
like a lot of people that do stuff out there or find stuff, they
Yep.
go missing.
and
or
for anybody who isn't up to date on the conspiracy theories, y'all know we like to talk about them. But
yeah,
there's been a lot of people claim that there's some stuff going down in Antarctica that we don't know about, and that's the reason why we're not allowed to visit there, is because they found some shit
yeah.
and we ain't allowed to go down there. You know, they think that there's pyramids down there. They show pyramids down there. I swear I'm gonna catch it.
Piss it off.
And there's like pyramids down there, and you know, there's talks about civilizations like holes that go down into
like
the earth,
green grass,
and like
and
green, yeah,
trees
yeah.
and everything.
And so you know, maybe he found something like that, and he was about to let us know, and they said,
because they'll they'll let us go to Antarctica. They will. They'll let us go there.
but it's
and
just to the station, right? Like that's it.
it's certain
Spots.
parts we're allowed to go to,
Yeah.
and then there's certain like off limits. And it's like what I want to know is who's watching to make sure you don't go to certain places.
And who's
man?
gonna stop me?
Is
If I
it like
just take-
a
because here's the thing. If I just take off and I'm the guy that's supposed to watch you,
yeah?
I'm the guy that's stationed to Antarctica. I'm the security, right? And now Casey decides he's just gonna walk out the door and take off.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna let you go because, brother, you ain't gonna survive too long.
He
It's
said, "You
negative
can try
60
it."
outside. You know what I mean? It is negative 60 outside. I'm almost want to hit him with the Cat Williams. You know what I mean? How you gonna go to Antarctica, Joe Rogan, and you don't even got a coat?
He
You know
did
what I-
it. He did it.
You know what I'm saying?
He got one this
He
week.
got one,
All right,
you know?
yeah.
And so, yo, bro, it's like, yeah, I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna let
Yeah.
you go. You know what I'm saying? Like,
But like the thing is too is that what I don't understand. There's so many people that have been there and people that have explored trying to find things. how many drones are there that are easily accessible to everybody now? Like, I have a drone.
Yeah, but we a drone working -60.
They have ones that
I'm
are
sure they
built
do
to,
have
to
ones,
yeah.
though. Yeah.
So is it because they just don't have that equipment with them, or they do and they do get things, but a lot of people be getting silenced?
I mean,
you know what I mean?
I mean, you know, the money, the power, and when people find things, it's one of those things. Like there's been too many stories in the past. There's been too many coincidences of people finding out what's really going on, and then and then some type of accidental death happens or something like that. And that's not a coincidence to me. It's happened too many times in history. You know what I'm saying?
But it's like
For it to
at
be a
this point they already
coincidence. Nipsey
released.
Hussle.
Yeah.
He was about to expose, the cure for AIDS and all that, and the cure for cancer.
Yeah, Dr.
and
Sebi.
Dr. Sebi.
Yeah.
And so we all know what it is,
Yeah.
and so Oliver Tree, bro, I wish we got to hear what you had to say,
Right, man.
before you went missing.
Because
Or not, not missing, but
yeah, the accident. Yeah, no, I think about it this way. Like, if they've already released all these UFO files and everything, at this point, just give us everything. You know what I mean? Like, we know that there's outer worldly beings.
we just want the confirmation.
We want, and I don't want just the spaceships anymore. I want to actually see one. Y'all better go talk to one. And that's a hard thing, because the AI, there's so many videos. I've seen a couple. Have you seen the clips from Russia?
Of like, are they AI or are you talking about real ones?
No, that's the thing.
We don't know.
We don't know. There's supposed to be real video footage of them with interactions with these outer worldly, extraterrestrial, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And people are saying the same thing in the comments. They were like, this is why AI was made, because now we can't even tell if this is real or not.
Yep. We need that real social media page that we was talking about last week, or the week before, or whatever it was.
We do, man. These countries are just bugging.
Well, to switch it up a little bit, not and people missing. We was talking about Oliver Anthony. Unfortunately,
Oliver Tree.
Oliver Tree. Oliver Anthony. I was listening to his music earlier. Shout out to Oliver Anthony. I guess
seems like a cool guy.
But bro, did you see the giraffe go missing in Texas?
Gracie. This is like a little badass kid,
bro. The little baby giraffe. You know what I mean? Yo, how do you misplace a giraffe, son?
That's what I don't understand. Like, how did the giraffe get out and nobody's seen that long neck go running?
And then for how long? She was missing for like 4 days. Like 4 days, bro.
Yeah. They just gallivanting.
Just chilling.
Just
living her best
thing.
life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And they said that she was pretty much out there acting like a kid. I mean, she was a kid. She is a kid, but she's just out there acting like one.
She got back to the zoo and was telling them, y'all don't believe what I seen out there. You know what I'm saying? Y'all wouldn't believe.
I seen the world.
You don't want to go there. I'm telling you.
It's like Madagascar. They broke out of the zoo. Man.
Yeah, bro. And so that shit's wild. I can't believe you misplaced a giraffe.
Yeah.
And from what I understand, like she kind of just like up and over like this area. Maybe there was some rocks or some type of terrain that they didn't think that she could walk over, and then she basically kind of just went over it.
And like what, tucked her neck so she couldn't be seen? Like,
tuck and roll, giraffe.
You know what I mean? Like,
tuck and roll, Gracie.
I don't understand what you were doing to not get caught.
But if she's a kid giraffe too, she got to the top and was like,
yeah.
Let's do it. Right, you know what I mean? Like, let's see what happens. You know?
Nah, I mean that's crazy. That when I seen it, I was kind of I was baffled. I was
Bro,
like, that's not your average animal to go missing, man.
No, what old boy say? How you miss her? Just look up.
Why is it so hard to find this giraffe? Just look up. Like, giraffe's taller than everybody, bro.
Oh my god. Bro.
Speaking of animals, man, this. So I seen this video, and it was of a bear, right? You know how there's always bear sightings and whatnot.
Yeah.
So this lady in the video, right? She was walking. It was like a open road looking trail or whatever.
Yeah.
She had her dog. Next thing you know, she sees a grizzly bear trying to come up on her dog.
Ooh, a grizzly bear.
But it didn't look like a fully grown adult one.
Maybe like an adolescent.
Yeah.
What is it with these adolescent animals this week?
I don't know, man. Just acting up.
Acting up.
So this bear.
Whooping.
Right. I mean, I'll
take the giraffe. You whoop the bear.
I'm not whooping no bear. I'm not whooping no bear. Give me a kangaroo. So this bear comes walking up on the lady, and the lady, she starts pulling her dog, and she sees bear, and she's like shh, shh, making noises. She's
try whatever comes to your mind.
It got to the point where she started turning into an angry mother yelling at her kids. She's like, "Stop it!
Hey, stop! Hey, no! Hey, no! No! Hey! Hey! Stop it! Stop! Stop! Enough! No! Hey! Hey!
She turned into a Karen.
She did, yeah, she did. She got super mad at the bear. She's yelling at the bear, trying to sound like intimidating, right?
Right. And and that works with black bears, but not with brown bears and grizzlies.
Exactly,
and
right.
Yeah.
And mind you, this bear was not even concerned with her. This
No.
bear was concerned about the dog.
He wanted to eat that dog.
He wanted to either eat the
Can I
dog.
eat that dog?
Yeah, can I pet that dog? So the bear is coming up and it won't stop. It won't stop. And she keeps getting madder and madder. And she's like, stop it. Stop it. You know what that reminded me of? Reminded me of that one clip on Family Guy.
Okay.
When I don't even know what it was. I forgot. I can't remember for the life of me. Tell me if you remember. I might even just clip it. But it was the one part where he told somebody to stop doing something, and they just did. He was like, "What, are they gonna stop if you say stop?" And it was Peter, and he was like, "Hey, no, stop it." And the thing was like, "Okay." He's like, "Stop it." Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Tell you, Brian, I can't believe that this guy's just lying there taking it. If it was me, I would have done something about it. Hey, stop it. Stop it. Okay. All right.
That's how the lady
That's
was
all
talking to
that-
the bear. She's like, "Stop it."
Bro.
Well, the bear ended up backing off.
Surprisingly.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
again, it was like an adolescent bear.
Yeah.
I'm sure if it was like the big bear, mama bear, or whatever, no,
That's wild, bro. That would scare, bro. That would absolutely. I think that would traumatize me.
yeah, I wouldn't want to be on no nature walks anymore because
Like
she
that-
booked it.
Yeah. That. Oh yeah.
After the bear backed off enough, you see the camera start going crazy. She
Listen,
ran. I don't blame her.
I'm gonna tell you right now, right?
Mhm.
If that was me in that situation, I love my dog to death, but I got to
Oh,
sacrifice my dog. son. If
If
this bear starts attacking,
you just gonna leave Dodger?
bro, listen, the bear. When it comes down to it, is it me or my dog?
Dodger might leave you first.
He might take off.
He might leave you.
He
He
might.
might. Like, you know what?
I feel like my dog would think he could beat the bear,
Probably.
and then that's why he's getting sacrificed. Because I know you're gonna stick right there, and the bear gonna start fucking with you, and I'm gonna take off. I love my dog to death. You know what I'm saying? But if
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, you get a dog to protect you, like my type of dog.
Yeah.
For anybody who knows, I got a big dog, and so like at the end of the day, that's kind of their job is to protect you, protect your home.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? So when that time comes, you gotta let them do their job.
Yeah. I mean, he ain't gonna survive it.
He's not. You know what I mean? But you
But-
know, I'm gonna have a nice little vigil. I'm
uh-uh.
gonna have a nice little vigil for him. You know what I mean? Let everybody
Oh,
know that he was a
man.
trooper.
Poor
and-
Dodger, man.
You know, but that would traumatize me. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You know, speaking of what traumatized you as a kid?
What traumatized me as a kid?
Yeah.
Like
What
out of
trauma-
anything, everything?
Yeah, like there's always those
Oof.
things. Like we all grew up, especially people in our era. We grew up in the era of ass whoopings and shoot the fair one. And it was a kind of a little more rough upbringing.
Boy.
So we
oh,
all have
boy.
that story or that one thing that kind of stands out to us that like traumatized us, you know.
Uh-huh.
And I want to know what was your moment, bro?
I got some.
Okay.
And it's crazy because I'm not saying it as like the trend that a lot of people start doing. So you know how for like a few years people started the whole I'm terrified of clowns. People still say it, I'm terrified of clowns.
Right.
It never seemed to really be a thing until like a certain year hit or whatever. And then it was like, why is everybody so scared
Why
of
is
clowns? all
everybody
of a sudden?
scared
Yeah,
of
it's just a thing to say.
Right.
No, I'm not scared of clowns. I'm traumatized from clowns on stilts. Let me tell you why.
Okay.
So when I was younger, it was me and my family. We were at, you know how they do the parades and stuff, and they always got a clown on stilts that's walking by, waving,
Yeah.
giving candy. So this clown on the stilts came up to me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Probably a little 5-year-old me, 4-year-old me, whatever.
So that's a tall
Tall clown, skyscraper. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? He comes up to me and he starts talking to me. You know, he's trying to be funny, saying this stuff. I don't remember what he said. I was a kid, but I do remember is he did say, he was like, "Do you want to be as tall as me?" He's like, "You could be as tall as me," and I was like, "I'm a kid." I'm like, "Oh, what?"
How?
This clown bent down, grabbed me by my hand, and then just lifted me up and had me dangling, son.
Like Michael
Had
Jackson
me-
did his baby.
No, he didn't.
I did. I had to, but that's what it made me think of. That's what it made me think of.
He had me. He had me dangling
Just
in the air.
dangling.
Like, bro, my arm hurt
Yeah, just
because you're
Yeah.
mid-air. You're a kid.
yeah. You're gonna pull my shoulder out, bro.
Yeah,
Can you
it's
put me
gonna
down?
be pulled out of its socket.
Yeah,
So yeah, that traumatized me from that day because I did not expect that.
Yeah.
I did not consent to that.
Uh-huh.
I wanted to be as tall as him, but I didn't think I was gonna have to dangle in the air to do it
Right.
by my arm. So yeah, after that, I'm not a big fan of clowns with stilts.
So-
I don't like it.
You know what's funny is I think that I can relate to that in a sense. So what traumatized me was, and this is something I gave consent for, right?
Mm.
So me and Pops, we we love the roller coasters. I still to this day I like me a roller coaster. I love me some adrenaline filled activity.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So we go to this theme park, and they
Mhm.
got this stand up roller coaster there.
Stand up.
Stand up. It's a stand up. So you're standing up, things come down over you, but you stand up.
Yeah,
right?
nah.
And so-
nah.
And it went upside down. It was the only stand at the time.
Absolutely not.
At the time, it was the only stand up roller coaster in the world that went
consented to
upside
that?
down. So I consented, bro. I'm like, when I'm telling you, bro, I'm like 7, son. So we stand in line for, what to a 7-year-old felt like forever.
Yeah.
Probably 30 minutes or something. We get to the front. I'm not tall enough to ride the ride.
You weren't tall
I
enough?
wasn't, but I'm 7, right?
I figured you were like 6'2" all your life, though.
My God.
Like, I just figured, you know what I mean? I just thought you was
it
tall.
just came out 6
I
foot
thought you,
tall.
yeah, maybe.
Just, here I am. Where's the basketball?
Place up my shoes.
Right.
Nah, so you weren't tall enough
So
to ride
I
around.
wasn't tall my whole life. And at 7, I wasn't tall enough. This is an adult roller coaster. I wasn't tall enough to ride it.
Yeah.
So my dad's arguing because I'm just barely too short, right?
Mm.
And Pops is like, let him ride. He wants to ride. Da, da.
Yeah.
They're like, no, we can't do it. Why do we go into the bathroom and Pop starts stuffing toilet paper in my shoes, son? So we stuff enough toilet paper in my shoes to make up that difference.
It like it worked?
It worked. And we go back and stand in line, and now I'm tall enough to ride the ride.
Now wait a minute. Did you go back up to the same dude?
So this was so long ago, I don't remember.
Because that's funny if you did.
Right.
If
Right.
you
If
did.
it's the same person, right?
Yeah.
How did they? But they're watching so many people.
Yeah.
And if they or because I was so close, they just was like, oh, go. I don't know. I don't remember if it was the same person or not, but we get on this roller coaster. I wasn't tall enough for this roller coaster, son. And when we go in and we go upside down, bro, my feet is coming off the ground, off the platform. And I feel like I'm going to slip because I'm only 7. I'm a little guy. I feel like I'm going to slip between the damn thing, right?
Yeah.
Scariest roller coaster ride I've ever had in my life.
So there was a reason why you weren't supposed to be on that ride.
Yeah, there was. And shout out to Pops because I was all for it. You know what I'm saying? Anybody who says he shouldn't have done that, go to hell. We grew up in a different time.
He
You know
said,
what I'm
"No, my
saying?
kid's gonna get this experience."
Yeah. He was like, I ain't staying in line for 45 minutes for nothing. You know what I mean?
Right?
So even though I go on roller coasters these days, I won't go on a stand-up roller coaster. That traumatized me from the stand-up roller coaster.
I didn't even know that they had them. I mean, I'm sure they do nowadays, like a lot everywhere. But like, I did not know stand-up roller coasters were
Yeah,
a
it was
thing.
dope. It was it was super dope.
He said, "I almost fell out, but it was a good time."
Yeah, it was a good time. It was a good time.
Yeah.
Even the rest of the day, that was same day. Pops, we stopped to get something to eat. Got 2-3 hot dogs, whatever it was, and then Pops thought it would be a good idea to get on the next ride was the flight simulator, where you could go in barrels and you could go down. And
After y'all ate,
right
the
after we got done
food.
eating, son, I got off that thing and went right to the trash can.
I don't blame you. Yeah.
Pops, now I think about Pops.
Did you do something to him?
I know, right? Did I hurt you? I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. It's crazy. And I'll tell you, speaking of traumatized, DoorDash is about to traumatize my boy T-Pain.
Yeah.
Yo, you got like I know you talked about it. I know we talked about it. And for anybody who don't know, Casey, you gotta let them know, bro. That shit is too funny, son.
So if y'all don't know, you need to go check out. I don't know if it's on Twitter. I think it's on Twitter.
I think so, yep.
So T-Pain.
X.
Yes, X. Sorry. Millennial here. Sorry.
That's
we're
all
still
good.
stuck on
Yeah, we're
Twitter.
still
So T-Pain. Well, FIFA's going on. It's big right now.
Everybody
it's a
knows,
huge
yep.
thing. Yeah, there's people that don't even watch soccer that are like, oh, FIFA, right?
Yep.
So DoorDash has been randomly tagging T-Pain like nonstop things about FIFA, about the
FIFA.
whole thing that's going on.
Like
right
he
now.
plays soccer.
Like he's involved in it.
Yeah.
And he's not.
Bro, it's like they're trolling him.
You're right. So I seen one post where it was like, don't worry, T-Pain's got a plan. And then it had the flag for whoever was playing or whatever. And T-Pain was like, bro, I'm at Red Rocks playing dubstep. What do you want me to do right now?
Not playing dubstep, bro.
He's like, stop tagging me.
Tagging me.
Shit.
I just seen one this morning and he had like 30 DoorDash bags delivered to his house, and it was like soccer balls and shin guards and shit like that, bro. They is just trolling him, bro.
I don't get why.
Why though?
What'd he do? Like,
I don't know.
Is he even a soccer fan?
It don't seem like it.
I've never heard him say anything.
You know
about
what? As
FIFA.
big as soccer is, do you know any soccer fans?
Do I know any soccer fans?
Like, it's the biggest sport in the world, but do you know any soccer fans? Like hardcore soccer fans?
Hardcore, no.
That's what I'm saying.
I
It's so
will say that I was out like 2 weekends ago, and where I was out at, they had the game on.
Okay.
And they had it on like indoors, outdoors, big screen projector.
Because it's FIFA.
Yeah, and there was a few of the dudes that were there. They were
can
like
tell
fully
hardcore.
invested in the game. Yeah,
It's just weird, and I know it's because most likely because we live in America, and it's not a huge sport in America, but it's the biggest sport in the world. But if you ask people in America, like, they don't really know hardcore soccer fans. If they do, it's just a couple. But I can name you a ton of hardcore football fans, a ton of hardcore basketball fans.
Absolutely.
It's just weird.
I think that, and even then, I think that the reason why they were so invested in the game and watching so hard is because nowadays everything's betted on.
That's
Kalshi, DraftKings,
That's
all
true.
that stuff. So I don't even know if it was because they genuinely follow and like soccer and they're big fans of whoever was playing,
Or they just got a bet on the line.
They got some money on the line. They want to make sure that they win their bets. Either way, I'm sorry, T-Pain. You got to go through that with DoorDash,
Bro,
but
I hope they don't drive you crazy. I hope they don't drive you crazy.
they might drive him
T-Pain's
crazy,
pretty
man.
level-headed.
Yeah,
he's
well,
just gonna,
you know
gonna
what?
play with it.
Speaking of celebrity people
Okay, what you got?
and people that aren't level-headed, oh my God, bro,
Sounds like it's going right in my direction.
James Franco.
Oh,
Have you seen
bro.
what's going on with James Franco?
Yes.
Okay, I don't want to. I'm not going to conclude that he's losing it yet.
No, I mean, I have my theory, but I'll hear you out.
So, for everybody that's not like in with this, that doesn't understand or hasn't heard yet. So James Franco, these past like I want to say maybe over a week or whatever, he's been posting a lot of videos on his TikTok, right?
Wild stuff.
Yeah, really wild stuff. And a lot of the videos, he's in the same shirt, and he's everything that he's saying just sounds like cryptic or just like eerie and just
like, what is going on?
So from what he said, he has seen something, and it's not from this world.
In his garage, right?
In his garage.
Yeah.
He said glowing eyes, hand that didn't look out.
Yeah.
He said whatever he said.
Yep.
But the way he's doing these, he's saying these things is that he's getting ready to tell us something.
Yep.
And he's even posted videos. It's 713.
713.
713. He keeps saying 713. I'm telling everybody, I'm letting the world know, blah, blah, blah.
Yep.
They're trying to, hack my page and all this stuff, and they're following me around, blah, blah, blah. So my theory is, because we all know celebrities do things to push movies, shows,
or just
whatever.
get some attention because they got something coming up.
They got something coming up. It's a big promo pitch.
It is.
You know what I mean? First thing everybody thought. So there's a movie that is in the works right now that he is part of.
Sunshine movie or something.
Sunshine something. Yeah.
Like that, yeah.
So that was my first thought. I'm like,
he's
it's got to
trying
be. It's got to be for the movie,
Right. It's got to be.
No, that movie is nothing. It has nothing to do. It doesn't even give that vibe of anything eerie, right?
Right.
Not that kind of movie.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, well, it's not the movie that he's trying to push.
Yeah.
Let me dig a little bit. So I did a little research, did a little digging.
Went down the hole.
Yeah, went down the rabbit hole. So
Yep.
James Franco's only following 3 people. I checked each page. I checked the one page that caught my attention the most because when I was going through the comments on this one video, and even watching the video, so they talked a lot about vertical actors.
Yeah.
And how nowadays a lot of vertical actors have made their way into the movie scenes because they've been so good. at being a vertical actor.
And if you don't know what vertical acting is, it's what you guys watch on social media every day. It's someone holding a phone in front of them.
Short films,
acting, you know what I mean?
making their own like low budget.
That's what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Suspenseful horror type of thing.
We're all watching it on
we've
a
all
daily
seen it.
basis.
So my theory is that James Franco is pushing that.
Okay.
He's pushing the rise of vertical acting by making his own mini series.
Got you.
Of something that he's seen that he's gonna let the world know. And I feel like come July 13th, when he finally does tell the world and everybody what he's seen, I feel like it's gonna have something to do with that.
With yeah.
I could be wrong, but that's my theory on it. You got a theory on it?
I have a little bit of a theory.
Yeah?
Now we all know James Franco's always been a little bit weird in a creative type of way.
Yes. I know, man. I know.
And he's always been a little weird in a creative type of way. And we also know the crowd that he hangs with. Seth Rogen. He hangs with the, let's just call him the stoner crowd.
Yeah.
Let's
Absolutely.
keep it what it is, right?
Yeah.
Well, they also do like the magical fungus. They like those magic mushrooms. And my theory is that Franco got a hold of some fucking mushrooms that's got him feeling creative. And this is his way of going about it. And he's doing this little bit. So I do believe it's like a bit. I don't think he's really going crazy.
I'm calling it a mini series.
Yeah,
it seems like that's what it's kind of.
It's a bit, and so I agree with you in a way. But I don't really think he's seen something. I don't really believe that. I don't think he's seen something. He don't act like somebody who's seen something. He acts like somebody who's acting.
Yeah,
he does. And so I believe it was mushroom induced. And I believe that he is promoting something. And on 7/13, whatever he ends up saying is just going to be like, oh, go check out my movie.
Even if it's not a movie, I just feel like it's going to be for something.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
And I know that. And what better time to do it when now they've released the UFO files.
Yep.
You got all this stuff going on. People are going to expose things. Why not take advantage of something like that?
And I mean, in the videos, he's talking about, oh, people are following me. And then he even has a video of, it's like a video of somebody else showing that they're following him.
Hacked his account.
Hacked his account, And hopefully, like I said, it's just a bit. Hopefully it's just for promotion. Hopefully we're not having a tribute for James Franco in the near future because he done found out some shit and now they Oliver treat him. You know what I'm saying?
If anything happens to him at this point, we all gonna know why.
Yeah. And
then we'll know it was something he really seen.
Yeah. And speaking of tributes, bro, you were telling me not too long ago about we all know the Crossroads song from Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Yeah. So last week when we were talking about the Brat, right?
Yeah.
It took me back.
It does, bro.
So
It
all
can't
week
help but take you
long,
back.
I'm listening to just a lot of 90s music.
My guy,
You
yeah,
got to.
yeah.
I even played Funkdafied. I played all of it. Yeah, I played all of it. And
my bad.
Nah, man. Nah, you feel me? It's a vibe.
It is, bro. She was fire.
She was. Still is.
Yeah. Definitely.
So I end up, listening to the Bone Thugs album.
Yeah.
It's 1999. You got it.
1999.
Yeah. So you get to the song, The Crossroads, right?
Yep. Their biggest hit by far.
Biggest hit.
Yeah, it was huge.
Everybody knows The Crossroads. If you don't know The Crossroads, I am so sorry.
I'm sorry. You need to go check it out.
So
You
sorry.
definitely got to check it out and catch up with the times because that's a classic.
So The Crossroads. I'm gonna get into the serious part first, and then I got a question for you after this.
Okay.
So with The Crossroads, did you know that it was a tribute?
I mean, was it a tribute to Uncle Charles?
Don't do that. Don't do that. And I miss my Uncle Charles, y'all.
I mean,
no. You know
that's
what?
That's valid, right?
But so it makes sense though, because so the tribute, it originally was called Crossroad.
Just Crossroad.
The song, yeah.
Okay,
It was originally
all right.
just called Crossroad, and
Okay.
it was a tribute to a friend of theirs. His name was Wallace Laird III.
Okay.
Call him Wally or whatever. right?
Okay. Wally.
Yeah.
Sorry. Squirrel.
So yeah, they made the song. It was a tribute for their friend,
Okay.
and then so obviously they were under Eazy-E.
Right. He was the one who signed him.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right. Well, Eazy-E passed away.
Right.
They revised the song and
Okay.
called it. They switched it from Crossroad to The Crossroads,
in tribute for
because now they added Eazy-E as a tribute. It was now it's tributed to him as well. But not just him. They didn't like stop it there. It was a tribute to Wallace. It was a tribute to Eazy-E, the main two people. That's why they had the song.
Yeah.
And then also a tribute to just past loved ones.
People.
So that's most likely where the Uncle Charles line came in.
And we all remember the video. It was like a it was a mourning video.
It was very
like very
dark,
funeral, kind of based. Yeah.
So I was I was seeing all that and I was like, it's crazy, blah blah blah.
Facts.
But my question is, so out of all these years that you've been on this earth,
yep, too many.
To this day, can you honestly tell me that you know all of the lyrics to Busy Bones part of the song yet?
No, absolutely not.
Because I do not.
Absolutely not.
We all try to sing it.
Yeah,
we
absolutely.
all act like we know. We don't know what we're saying.
Yeah,
we don't know what we're
no
saying.
clue.
I'm clipping it. I'm putting it up. Y'all gonna check this out right now.
Yeah, and if you know it, it's because you looked up the lyrics. That's the only way you know it.
You're Googling,
you
Googling
Googled the lyrics,
bitches.
or you X-rayed it on Amazon Music, and it showed you the lyrics. That's the only way you know. You didn't learn them shits on your own.
No.
Because he sounded like he's speaking a different language. But that was the
yeah.
cool thing about Bone. Their cadence and their rhythm of their voice was almost part of the beat.
Yeah.
That's what separated them and made them so unique from everybody. And still to this day, there's not too many artists who have ever been able to copy that and make it sound good, because they just had a certain flow that made them sound like they were just part of the music.
So two things. One, that's when it eventually branched off. It hadn't happened again since until they said Drake started doing the singing and rapping.
There's none of his songs even compare.
Yeah, he did his thing doing the singing and rapping and whatever, but it's not Bone Thugs vibe. It's not
Gracie.
It's not, it's was it Jimmy?
Yeah.
It's not the same thing at all. And I get what they were saying between the singing and rapping, but it's not the same as Bone Thugs for that.
Bro.
And did you know that during that time when they came out and they were on their rise, everything.
Yeah.
People were kind of leery. They were iffy about it because they've never heard that style before.
It was 100% different. I think the first time I heard it, honestly, I was like, do I like this? Do I not?
That's what everybody else was
and then
like.
I had to listen to it a couple times. And then once it hit you, bro, though, it was like, oh, this is bad. And this is different.
I don't like it. I love it.
I love it. Yeah,
Yeah,
dude. And
so-
yeah, there was totally different. They haven't been able to be copied since.
My biggest thing though is, man, I think it's funny because none of us can sit here and say we know the lyrics word from word, but we damn sure act like we do.
Thought we did.
We try.
Yeah, we tried.
I still
and
try.
that kind of goes for almost every song on their record.
Yeah.
I mean, you can pick up words here and there, or you may even pick up a couple sentence or something, but there's not too many even whole songs on their album where you're just like, oh yeah, I know that word for word.
Crazy Bone had an album that me and a friend of mine, we bumped the shit out of it, right? Because it was such a good album. And it was when you could get the CD that had the lyrics in it and all that.
Yeah.
So we even
you
tried to like study it
And still couldn't.
just so we could rap the full song
Right,
along.
right.
And it got to the point where I'm like, you know what? Crazy, you can have it. I'll listen.
Yeah, I'm just going
But I'm not going to try.
I'm just going to listen.
I'm just going to listen.
And if
like
I
it,
see
it's
you
fire.
acting like you know the words, I know in my head you don't. I just know you over there full
I'm
of
going to turn
shit.
the song. I'm like, now do it again.
Now do it. Keep going.
Do it again.
Let me see you do karaoke. You know what I mean? That's
man.
wild. Yeah, the Bone Thugs was just different, and I think that they'll always stand out. They're going to be one of those classic groups for all of eternity because they were just different. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they aged very well.
Yeah. Speaking of music, have you seen, Young and May? Right?
Yeah.
She was on. Bro, this has me cracking up. Right?
What'd she do?
She was on Angela Yee, right?
Mhm.
And she claimed that she can sing like Whitney Houston,
Stop it.
bro.
Nah. Stop it.
She claimed and like, I mean, firmly believe.
Wait a minute. Did she actually? But did she sing?
So here's the thing. It's like, so she's in the interview, right? Angela, she makes a comment about singing like Whitney Houston.
Okay.
Angela Lee's like, hold on. I got questions.
Yeah.
So she was
that's
like,
a bold statement.
so first of all, she asked her, you're up at the karaoke and it's time to pick your song. Which Whitney Houston song is you picking?
Mm-hmm.
And the young and May gives her all the ones that we all know Whitney Houston for.
Yeah.
Right? Angela looks at her like, yo, that's ambitious.
Very.
That's very ambitious.
Yeah.
And Young and May, just with all the confidence in the world, bro, was like, I'm telling you, I sing like Whitney Houston, right? She's even like, what are we doing? So what are we doing? And that's the part that kind of got
Young
me.
and May said
Young
that?
and May is like, so what are we doing? Like, do y'all want me to sing? Because she never sings, but she acts like if you wanna get down, I'll show you, right? Here's my thing, right? Don't get me wrong. Some people with that raspy voice has sometimes surprised me.
Sometimes they got a voice.
But Whitney's
in the cut.
range, son, Whitney's range is crazy.
Yeah.
You know, it's up there like close to Mariah. Like the range is nuts, right?
Yeah.
And Young and May got kind of a deep voice. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like I picture Young and May singing like, "You're a mean one."
Bro,
I
with
feel like-
Scotty McCreery.
You better lock
Hello.
the doors and
I swear, bro.
No, her voice is deep. It is
I feel
raspy.
like it's closer to that than it is to Whitney,
Yeah.
right?
And did you ever hear that Mariah? I don't know. I might have been like a rumor or somebody just started saying shit, but I did hear at one point that they asked her how she hit them high pitches. She said she smoked a lot of cigarettes to hit that high pitch. Is
Bro.
that true? Hit a high pitch real quick. No,
I'm gonna tell you, I don't know if you're doing that on purpose or not. Have you ever heard me actually try? I can't. My voice don't go high, bro. Ha! That's son. That's as high as it goes, bro. That is as high as it goes.
You ever see the video? You ever see the video where they say they have people letting all the air out and then they try to scream? And the one dude, he was like,
That's it for me, son. I don't know if she was
Oh,
smoking
man.
cigarettes to get a high thing.
I heard it, but I don't know if it's
I must
true.
need to switch to a different brand or something
Man.
because no, that's as high as it goes, son. You know,
Yeah. No,
well,
I hope Young and May better have some. She better show and prove that.
she has to, bro. You can't make that statement
No, you can't.
and then not back it up.
And what about Whitney Houston?
Like
music?
a regular motherfucker can make that statement and not back it up.
Yeah.
But a famous person that is already in the music industry, you can't make that claim and not back it up, bro. So
Yeah.
Young and May, I know you may never see this, but I'm gonna need you to back that shit up. And because I've always believed you to be a true motherfucker.
Yeah.
Don't start bullshitting us now. Back that shit up.
Yeah, you better put the hat on frontwards and get the business. Because I listen, if it was any other like R&B singer, like
If Ariana Grande said that, I'd believe it.
well, no, I'm saying even if she had just named a different one, but you're naming
Whitney.
someone legendary
Like
right now.
one of the most greatest singers of all time.
and you're gonna sit there and make that statement? Yeah, Young and May,
back that shit up.
you better show and prove.
Yeah,
We're
back
watching
that shit
and
up.
waiting.
Yes, sir. So, as you all know, before we leave for the day, we always like to leave y'all with a '90s fact.
Yes, sir.
This is one that I found that's pretty cool, man. And I hit Casey with it earlier, and we was both kind of baffled by it.
Absolutely baffled.
But in the '90s, when the UFO and extraterrestrials thing was kind of blowing up, and everybody was talking about being abducted and whatnot, did you know that insurance companies started offering abduction insurance? Bro,
How do you even go about asking for
there
it?
would be a payout if you got abducted by extraterrestrials. So your family, you know, just like if you died, and your family gets your life insurance policy. It was like a life insurance policy.
Man,
I'll tell you what, boy, the insurance companies made out like a bandit with that one.
people really paid for it.
People was paying for that, bro.
Oh my
People was
God.
really paying for that. That's how big that stuff. I mean, if you wasn't from our area, you don't know. But everybody was claiming the UFOs and being abducted and da 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 da. So insurance companies like, well, I'm gonna capitalize on that.
Cash in
Let
on
me
that.
cash in. I'm gonna give you. You want some insurance?
That's crazy. Because I mean, just seeing it in the policy that alien abduction insurance.
Yeah,
you
it was like extraterrestrial abduction policy.
I wonder
yeah.
if anybody ever actually had to use it.
Did
Uh,
anybody
well-
get a payout? Ooh, I mean, maybe we should research that a little bit more.
Yeah.
And we have to research.
I
that.
want to
Maybe
see if
we'll get
somebody
back to
actually.
y'all.
Yeah, for real. I want to see if somebody actually did get a payout for that.
Or their family. They
Well, yeah, their
they
family.
didn't.
The other person is
They didn't.
they gone.
Yeah.
They are gone.
And how did you prove it?
that too? How do you prove that? Because
Like if you was my dad and you had that insurance policy
yeah,
and you decide that you're going to get the milk one day and not coming back, I'm gonna call State Farm and be like, this motherfucker got abducted. You know what I mean?
He walked outside and said, "Beam me up, Scotty," and he ain't been back since.
He got abducted by Emily, his mistress. That's who he got abducted by. Do I got some Emily mistress insurance?
And we still ain't got no milk.
I still ain't got no milk.
Dry ass Fruit Loops.
Shit is dry.
Nah, that's crazy.
It
That's
is
a crazy 90s fact.
It is, bro. It is. It is.
I like that. I like
All
that.
right. Well, Casey, you wanna that's about all I think we got for today. You wanna take us out?
Take us out.
Yes,
Well,
sir.
as always, like, comment, subscribe to us on YouTube. You guys have been blowing us up on TikTok, and we love it. We appreciate all of it. Same thing with Instagram. Numbers have been climbing. People have just been getting interested. We love all of it, man.
We love y'all.
YouTube. Subscribe to us on YouTube and Spotify.
Yep.
Make sure, hey, if you can't watch us, just listen to us. We're a good time.
We're definitely a good time. I have fun.
Yeah. Other than that, episode 20, we out.
The Raised on Dial-Up podcast.